All right, y'all. It is December 19th, 8:30 a.m. at the bell. A few seconds behind, but just wanted to be sure. Leaning towards calls on SPY. We'll see how this first 5 minutes turns out, but I think we will get a solid move of volatility to the upside. So we're just kind of waiting on that to subside. But I think we get what we need for sure. We're just a minute in. The bulls are moving fast, moving extremely fast through the roof, actually. Okay, let's see. Causing like $5 a call here, just about 687 ish. Just gonna wait on the close of this candle. It's looking pretty solid. Bulls are moving pretty steady. Looking pretty solid. What are we in right now? Two and a half, halfway in. See if we lose a little bit of steam, but I'll probably jump in 30 seconds early. Um, I don't want to catch it at the tail end of the move, but I like what I'm seeing. Where are we at right now? I want to make sure it closes above. Where's this line? This line is healthy above right now. Everything looks solid right now. Let's give it some time. We got about a minute and 45. Actually, probably got about like a minute and 15 before I jump in. Just want to make sure it's sustainable. It looks good overall. I'm getting everything I need here. Let's give it about another 50 seconds and I'll probably jump in for sure. Losing just a little bit of steam, but not much. Probably looking to do three contracts. Looking solid. About 10 more seconds. I think we're good to go here. Let's let it roll. Let's do three contracts on SPY. I want to catch it at the close because it's going to shoot up some more, I believe. All right, we are in three contracts on SPY. Let's focus on the setup here. All right. All right. 515 was the price. We're gonna take a deep breath. Pretty much got what we needed volatility wise. All right. 515, 6.7. All right, it's gonna be the profit target. All right, got the profit target up here set. Actually, what's going on here? That's not correct. That is not correct at all. We got a little bit of a miscue here. Hold on, let me place that. Supposed to be three. I don't know how we got there. I must have hit something different. There we go. We got everything set. So we got three profit targets. Everything looks good from that end. What are we missing now? 445. Everything looks good so far. All right. Everything looks good. We're just letting the see if SPY runs here. We're currently down 2%. Getting a pushback here from the bears. See if it's sustainable. Everything we see looks good. Let's see if the bulls can hold it up here. Let's get the okay. Yeah, everything looks good. 191. Yeah, the setup looks great. Um, we got that 5 minute move like we needed. Let's see if they hold up. They are definitely giving some regression here. Let's see if the bulls can give a little pushback. Okay, almost halfway through this candle here. Currently down 4%. Bears giving a little bit of pushback. Volatility looks good. The bands, 21 bands are outside of 65. Yeah, I see no flaws in the strategy. We got divergence. I'll explain it once we get out of the clear here. It looks like we're a little bit trade's a little bit in trouble, but we'll see. We saw the divergence. The reason why we got in this trade was the divergence. We'll see if it loses steam here. We see divergence on both the hourly and the 15 minute. And so we had a strong push up on the 5 minute here. So the trade is definitely in trouble. But we followed the game plan to the T. So we're not gonna trip. Um, Currently down 8%. Trade is definitely in trouble here. Got a minute and 40 left. Bulls got to give some kind of pushback if this is going to work out. Minute and a half left. They're working a little bit. See if the Bulls can fight back here. Trey was a little in trouble, but I think we might be okay. Down 2%, pushing a little bit back. There we go. Deep breath. That was a tight one. Still tight. We're not out of the woods yet. Got a minute left. This last minute got to be dominated by the Bulls. Got to be dominated by the Bulls for sure. Bulls getting close. 45 seconds on this candle here. As long as the Bulls keep pushing like this, we may be okay on the next one. That was tight. That was a tight pullback. We're up. No, we're still down 2% right now. Not out of the woods yet, but it's close. 25 seconds. That's a nice pushback by the Bulls. We just need to keep pushing from here. Not out of the woods yet. We still got some work to do. Deep breath. That was close. Still down 1% so far. That's better than what it was looking like. It's a strong push by the Bulls. We got out of the woods a little bit. See if the Bulls can keep it pushing from here. How about that move, huh? That was tight. Deep breath. Trying to get back in the positive here. It's gonna be tight. It's got to get down to, you don't have a line of defense, so 677.88. About a dollar ish to get back to get us out. Down 3% right now. Bulls got to make a push. Down 2%. This is where you just kind of let the game plan play itself out here because we followed it to the T. Got a divergence on the higher time frames, the hourly and the 15. We just kind of letting it play out from here. Um, I can see it going to 680 or 683, but it is barely giving it a hard time out the gate. A little bit surprising, but my first assumption is that the everybody might be waiting on that consumer sentiment that comes out at 10. So we'll see. We shall see. Let's keep an eye on that percentage. We'll look to scoot this stop up once we can get a push. Once we can get a push, we're back at net positive. It's back at zero as we get a little small push up here. Halfway through this candle, if we can keep it pushing, we might be all right here. They're gonna make us work for it today. It's been very volatile this week. Right now, it's getting a little slow out the gate. Definitely taking his time moving though. Yeah, I'm trying to see if it was some kind of mistake or anything. There's no mistake nowhere. Hourly 15 minutes show that bullish divergence. Um, Price overreacted, moved down a little bit too much around 645. So right here, this is an overreaction by the bears. It's like a pullback, retest. There we go. Now we're getting a push. Um, let's go over the trade. I know I'm a little nervous because we up 3%, but I feel like we got a little room. I can talk about it now. So let's dive into it. Sorry it took so long. Let's do this. All right. First one, 3 p.m. yesterday. So here, so this price right here, and then 7 a.m. So right here, right where this circle is. This is an overreaction by the bears. We're getting a strong push right now, so you got a little bit of bullish divergence, which is why you're getting that reaction that you're getting right now. So on the 15 minute, I think it was around at 645. This right here is that retest that we look for, that overreaction by the bears, and we're getting a strong push right now. So let's lock in on this trade so we can tighten this stop up and take some profits because we're looking good. Let's get rewarded for the pain we just went through. We're up 7%. If we can get up about 15%, we'll probably scoot this stop up a little bit more. It's looking good though. About time. My goodness. 30 more seconds and we're up 10%. We're looking good. Bulls are looking good right now. See if they can get some more. Trade is looking great right now. 480, 490, 491. All right, it's a solid push, man. I think the Bulls are about to take over soon. We may get a little bit of a resistance from the Bears. We're up 13%. If we can get a couple more percentage points, if we can get over 15, I'll scoop the stop up a little bit to at least to the point where we're at break even. And you can keep trailing from there. Bulls looking solid. Up 12% so far. Not looking terrible. We just need a little bit of room. Got some good volatility on this as well. Up 13%. Get a little bit more of a push. A lot of selling pressure on this. So I don't know if it's gonna last long or not, but up 12%. I'm selling, a lot of selling pressure on this. Up 10%. We just need the Bears to kind of lose steam here. Looking good. It looked good on the 15 minute, solid 15-minute candle. Oh, up 9% is losing here. Piece of me wants to scoot this up a little bit. Let me see. Um, let's give it time. 3 minutes left on this. Up 10%. If it's struggling after this candle here, it's looking good. I don't want to disrupt what's happening right now. We're up 12%. I'm just looking for a little bit more room from the bulls, and I can scoop this up at least to the point where we're breaking even. Don't want to scoot it up too early. I know we got a lot of pressure from the Bears right now. Uh, keep scooting. Up 12, back up 12, 13%, 12 and a half. Now we're scooting up to 13, looking good. Bulls taking over. What I'm looking for is just a little room to scoot this at break even. If I can do that, I'll feel comfortable with the rest of this trade. I'll keep scooting, but we got to have a little bit more room. Bulls are definitely not letting it go here. I think we should probably, yeah, much. We got a minute and 35. Having a little bit of trouble here. Probably should protect ourselves a little more. I'm leaning towards it. Not quite giving what it needs here. Still early in the candle though. Yeah. Oh, how much time? A minute? Looking to see some push by the. Let's do this. So we're definitely in profits. Let's scoot it to 12. Did it go to 12 or did it do worse than that? 488? That's not what I pushed. I don't think that did right by me. Kind of messed up my calculations here. Yeah, it messed up my calculations a little bit. I'm a little salty about that. Let's see if we're getting a strong sign from the Bulls. Let's see if they can keep it pushing. Not liking what I'm seeing though. The calculation was tough. A little bit of a pullback, but not terrible. It's not a strong candle by the Bears. The Bulls are kind of increasing a little bit more and more. I'm more so worried about protecting the downside here, which we're getting better and better about doing so. We're only up 9% right now, and that's because the Bulls kind of lost some steam there. Could just be a pullback, but I'm just trying to worry about getting it to a point where we're at break even, which as they're burning time, they're wasting time on this. It's kind of burning the theta of what the stop loss would be. So Bulls got to make a push here these last 10 minutes, at least for us to get to a point where we're okay in the trade. It's not that I'm looking to get 30% every time, but at least want to get to a point where we're not losing money on the back end with a trade that was going good and now it's going bad, or it's taking its time. That's what we don't want. Don't want to get to the point where we're losing money because they're definitely staggering right now. Volatility still looks good. Bulls just got to make a push. All right, we're at the point where we're at break even at least. I can breathe. I can relax. All right, we're good. So trailing stop is at the point where we're at a little bit over break even. May have a little slippage, may lose a little money if so, but I can breathe because I'm at the point now where there should not be a loss on this trade, at least mathematically right now. If it is a loss, it'll be because of slippage and because the volatility will move so fast. But other than that, I'm done. The hard work is done. We let the trade run from here. And let's see if we can get closer to that 30%. We're only up 11% right now. I think this is gonna be a slow grinded out type of day, but we'll see if the Bulls can make it happen. It's gonna require some patience. We're back up 13% right now. So that was something. That's a strong push we just had. All right, we're done. Well, if we can get more, so we're up 11% right now. Let me move this out the way. Sorry, y'all. Um, all right, I'm gonna let y'all watch the trade from here. There's no work for me to do right here. I'm gonna let y'all watch it from here, and I'll be on mute. I'll jump back in once the end result comes in. All right, y'all. That's a good day. That's a good day. 13%. First 30 minutes of the market. That's a pretty solid move. So I'll take that. Um, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll catch y'all. Have a good weekend. I'll catch y'all on Monday, man. It's been a pretty good week. Six in a row is crazy. Uh, yeah, but I'll see y'all on Monday. I'll be easy.